Vogue. Some nights I couldn't sleep, mentally a deflated one. Tried to go compete and got labeled the underrated one. I ain't have a reach with my vehicle, I created one. Couldn't afford to go to the studio, so I made it one. Some see the surface, me, I go inside the meat. Take a little sip, then I vision how I'ma ride the beat. Let the vocals out, now you witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. This like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics. How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
Miss Natalie Orfilia, man. This has been definitely overdue. I've been trying to get this with you for I don't know how long. 3, 4 years, 5 years.
It's been a minute though.
You've been sending me off.
Don't start. I knew you was gonna say that.
You've been spinning me, man. It's just the caliber of artist that you at that I just learned to let me stop playing. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Yeah. How life treating you?
Life's been treating me all right.
That's good.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Welcome back to Chicago, man.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna get right into it. Right?
Okay.
Right into it.
Don't let me waste your time. You know, you the celebrity in this.
Whatever,
man.
Whatever. Natalie, you an R&B singer.
Yes, I am.
Singers do not sing anymore. Why?
Why? Why should we? Because what's selling? Is it the singers? If a Whitney Houston was to drop right now, would we even listen to her? Would we even pick her up? Nah. So it's kind of like...
When you say what's selling, like why though? Why is it that? Why do we feel... That's actually a good segment into my next question. What is this industry being driven by? Like what do you think it is? What do you think it is? And it can't be, to me, personally, I think it's something bigger than the fan base when you say it ain't selling. I think it ain't being offered in some situations, and I know we're going to disagree. But what do you think this industry is being driven by? Because I think it's a lot of people that want to hear that singing.
I think this industry is driven by numbers. I think, like, the labels, the people, everybody's getting behind what everybody wants to hear. You know, the person with the most numbers. And really the crowd is a simplistic crowd. They don't like complexities. They don't like, because really kids are really what's driving now.
Right.
Because the streaming numbers, is this. So it's like, it's a simplistic crowd that's controlling everything. That's why we have these rappers that say nothing. And I mean, even if they're saying something, they say nothing and they make it feel good because it's simplistic, and that's what people are drawn to. So I think who's controlling everything right now are these kids that's watching everything, that's streaming everything, that's telling everybody about it, making everything a big deal. That's what I think.
So I think this whole music industry is like a buffet. You walk into a buffet, you don't have a menu. You just gotta walk around, and you can only eat what they serving, right? Mm-hmm. I believe that this is what this music industry became. So from my opinion, what I think the music industry is driven by is you got them chosen few. You'll have amigos come out of nowhere, right? Super successful, breaking records. Nobody like them, right? Every record label in this world, all they see is capitalism. We need some shit like that. Right? I think they had these big board meetings. We need the next that. And the next 10 artists they sign is some damn knockoff Migos.
Yeah.
And they put all their marketing dollars into the radio. And it seems like this is to the point where I'm lyrical with my gift. People be asking me like, man, why don't you that? Because you know what's hot now. And it's like, who determines what's hot now? Right? This is just what they give you when you think that this is what's hot. But in reality, I'm like, they just looking for the next Migos, and it never happened. Any artist that ever come out and is successful, Cardi B, you can best believe the next 10 female artists, and no offense, but I think that the next 3 years is going to be ran by women based on the success of somebody like Cardi B. I think the next 3 years is going to be women driven because every record label going to be looking for the next that thing. Is she loud? Do she do this? Do she show this? Do she whatever? And they just looking for the next Cardi. And I think the next 3 years is just going to be ran by women because record labels, to me, don't get offended because I know you're on the label. They don't get it, man. They don't get it. And they try to drive the culture versus just letting it organically be driven by the fans.
Sure. No, I totally agree with that. Labels don't always know what the hell they talking about. Matter of fact, most of the time, I love record labels. Yeah. Most of the time, they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Who you signed to? Because everybody but who you signed to.
Everybody but Epic. Everybody but Epic don't know what the fuck they talking about.
How about that? How about that?
because I be labels, they're looking for, like you said, they looking for what they think people are gonna like. A lot of times they're not even looking at an artist like, I fucking think she's dope.
Right.
I think he's dope. It's like, all right, so what's his social media? What's his numbers looking like? What is he talking about? Okay.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's not like a genuine, this is talent, this is raw, we can put everything into this and see what it does.
I think the key word is what you said, analytics.
Yeah.
That's it. And you just look at a damn sheet of paper and try to determine what this culture mean. And my thing is like, nah, it's so much more than that. Analytics don't prove
because you can buy
impact.
Analytics at this
point. You can, oh my God.
You can purchase them.
Tell me about it.
Buying analytics?
Nah, I'm not. We're not gonna go into that.
We're not
gonna go into that
because
I swear we can. Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know, and rest in peace. But I'm a huge Nipsey fan, right? Nipsey, analytic wise, he probably wasn't selling what the top dogs are selling. But impact, you know what I'm saying? Impact, crazy. Nipsey been had an impact, and I don't think it's analytics to prove that. And that's what it's like. No, this is what hip hop is driven by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the impact that Tupac had on the game, it's just you just cannot measure impact. And I don't know. We can go back and forth on that all day, and we're not gonna talk about buying views and manipulating the system because a lot of these people don't know. They don't know the radio game. They don't know the advertisement slots. And
I think I don't buy views and none of that goofy stuff, but I think in a way, if you a rapper and you like, I ain't that talented, but I'm fucking crazy and I'm willing to be fucking crazy for these labels, let me buy these views because that's what they looking for.
Right.
In a way, it's one of the smartest things you could do.
It is.
If you're not that talented and that's what you're leaning on, it's the smartest thing to do.
Manipulate the system.
For sure.
Fuck views. Niggas out here buying blue Instagram check marks. Niggas out here buying fake followers. You wanted to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to. Niggas out here buying fake followers, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
And it makes it harder for us. It makes it so much harder.
Queen.
For no, like Come
on, Queen.
I made a snap the other day. I deleted it because I'm like, I'm gonna look bitter. But I'm like, all these Instagram bitches. I was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this normally. I saw all these Instagram bitches that's just trying to be artists. Do me a favor. Stop fucking calling yourself an artist. Because you make it so hard for everybody. It's like, man, they like my titties, they like my ass. And I'm getting thousands of likes every picture. If I drop a song, let's see what it do.
Right.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit with like a deep burning passion. I hate that shit.
Do you feel you have to do that?
I feel like I find myself doing it, like trolling. Like, okay, let me drop a selfie or something before I drop this song to get the people excited. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want in a weird way.
You know what's crazy? Oh, we finna get into this. I think that's what they want from women of color.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. And I really hate to walk into this arena, but I don't tiptoe around shit. I'm gonna speak the truth.
Yeah.
And this is not joking at all, but Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, are they that? So, it's not too many body altering that needed to take place to make them a pop star. I think with our women, that no, we got to make you as fake as shit, as sexy as shit, to be a black woman, Puerto Rican woman. No, you gotta be sexy to do this shit. White women, not so much. Pop star, I don't know if that's us, because I'm telling you, what's the chances of, and this is just my personal opinion, I love Adele. if Adele was black, would we accept her? Like white society accepts her? Because
Right.
I would like to argue that just me, if you, and Adele is her personality definitely talent though, but just me, lock Adele in a room with Jasmine Sullivan, and I'm putting my money on Jasmine Sullivan.
I mean,
But
yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan is nowhere near her status, because do we not accept her, or is this society that say no, you gotta look?
Well, you know what I think what that is? I think, again, it goes back to the simplicity. I think the beauty of Adele is that she's simplistic, and everything about her is feeling, and you know it comes from a genuine place, her music. With Jasmine Sullivan, her music can be a little bit more complex, a lot of runs, a lot of stuff, and if you it's kind of almost like she puts herself in a box with all of the runs. I think she does, because it's like that crowd is into that.
You do that.
I do that, but I'm okay with boxing myself, because I think.
You know what you telling me?
What am I telling?
Jasmine Sullivan get overlooked because she too good. She do too much. Is that what you saying?
I'm telling you that because that's what I was told. That's what I was told. They tell me all these runs, all this church stuff that you're doing, like, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? When that was your arena, but you're an artist now, and like, people don't want to hear that shit. That's literally what I was told. You know, people don't want to hear all the extra shit. People just want to have fun. People want to hear you being cute. People want to hear you're cute. You know, people want to hear the lighter side of what.
How do you feel about it? That's like telling a straight A student, like, look, we know you can get a 4.0, but just go get a 2.3. All right? Don't get straight A's. Go get C's.
I feel two ways about it. I feel that, like, I feel a good way because I know that I can do it. And so that puts me above the other girls that's being simple, because I got, I could do both. But I also feel like I'm a lighthearted person, and like, okay, if you want me to cruise, work a little less hard, I'm okay with that. But in the same breath, it's a little offensive. It's a little disheartening.
I'm sure.
It can be really, like, for a while I struggled with that. Like, it got really, really disheartening. But I'm like, it's okay. just fall back and let it, and be simplistic.
Right.
That's my word, simplistic.
You're a woman.
I am.
All right. You have such an impeccable talent.
Thank you.
You're extremely beautiful.
Thank you.
What is the challenges of maneuvering through this male-dominated industry, right? You got cats trying to swindle you, trying to hit something. Like, what's the struggles of that? Just being a woman and being attractive in this male-dominated industry.
It can be good and it can be bad, but most of the times it's definitely, it can be bad.
Yeah.
And it's really the reason why I stopped trying to get too cool with people. I stopped trying to, pop out so many places without my team or without a guy hovering me, because people will almost, and it's like sometimes it's the people in charge, so it's real dangerous.
Right.
And it's like, they let you know, I'm trying to fuck you. Or they'll suggest it. And if it's not reciprocated, then it's like an attitude, and you fucking up your business at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never the type of female that's gonna fall for that. I mean, I just don't care. But it's a thing, and it's hard to maneuver that. So hard. And it was like, it took me a long time to figure out, how do I just, my God, it's kind of like walking on eggshells. It's like, damn, if I show up, then he attracted to me, and you see the eyes, and you're like, here we fucking go again.
Say, you know that story.
Yeah.
You know that book.
You know that book. We read it a few times.
Speaking of reading, do you read?
I do read.
Do you?
I do.
What you reading right now?
Right now, I brought this book from my vocal coach. She gave it to me, and I kind of like never gave it back, and I lost it, and I had to rebuy it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, maybe I should read it before I give it back. It's called Crazy Love by Francis Chan. It's actually a Christian book.
Y'all go check that out.
Y'all go check that out. It's a really, really good book.
So let's say if you wrote a book, like, what would it be about? Would it be like motivational speaking, inspiring? Would it be autobiography? Would it be some fantasy shit? The duck jumped over the moon? Like, what would it be if you had to write a book?
If I were to write a book, it would be a self-care book. Because I think self-care is so important. And then me being in this business, I think a lot of times I view myself as a business or as a product, if that makes sense. So it's like there's Natalie and then there's Natalie Orfilia.
Right.
So when you're a business, Natalie Orfilia is important. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she wants to wear, whatever needs to be done for her is important. But whatever Natalie feels, it doesn't matter.
It don't. Right.
You know, and I kind of put Natalie on the back. Well, I used to put Natalie like on the back burner, and she didn't matter. But I think as of recently, I've been so strict about self-care and making sure that my emotions are in line. You know, making sure my mental space is healthy. So that's the book I would write.
I'll read that shit.
You will?
I'll read that shit. So I'm excited, man. This is like the very first episode, first season, first episode of me doing this, right?
And it was with me, right?
And it was with you. And I felt obligated to do it, man. I got a lot of viral videos, and I'm like, I'm gonna put some structure around it, man. It's a lot of niggas who just complain, and they always complaining about some shit, but don't do nothing. It's easy to sit on your porch and just point at shit going around in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And critique. Mm-hmm. But it's like, bro, what are you doing? And that's me. I can't complain about the music industry. I'd rather just do something about it. And I decided I got a platform. I'm gonna use my platform to shed light on people who that I'm a fan of, you know? I get tired of people coming to me like, man, you the last of a dying breed, you a fresh breath of air.
And you know what? That's what I was gonna say that while we was here on camera, because I feel like a lot of times artists in the music industry, it's either like you beat them or you join them.
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of times what artists do, they join them. They just like, all right, fuck it, let me start marketing myself different. But you're so strong in your lane, and you're so dope, and you're not, you know, you never stop, you never compromise your brand or who you are.
Right.
And I appreciate that about you.
Thank you, man. That's dope. It was a saying, they say, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. This shit will change. When you get into it, you know what I'm saying, and you want to make a difference, and then you get into it and you see like this shit is deeper than I thought. This is deeper than I thought. Like everybody in on this shit. Yeah. And then you just say, well, hell, I might as well get mine. And I'm really trying to stay, you know, not like that. Yeah. And I just think this industry is driven by so much, and man, we could fix it, man. We could fix it. We could fix it. I got one more question for you.
What's up?
You're a woman.
I'm a woman.
You're an R&B singer. Tread softly, but who the GOAT? Who the GOAT, the greatest of all time R&B singer on the woman's side? Think about it. I want to know who the GOAT.
I didn't really even have to think. Beyonce.
You say B?
But she's putting her hour. Who is fucking with B? Nobody. Vocally, people try to hate on Beyonce vocally. Her technique is there, and she forces her technique on us. She's one of the few people that's still doing runs, that's still doing all of this stuff, and you gonna fucking listen to it. You know why?
Yeah.
It's Beyonce.
She a dog with what she do.
Oh, she does it better than anybody. I don't care.
Full package, you would say that.
Full package.
I'm a Whitney fan.
You a Whitney fan?
I'll never get in the conversation where I got to compare the two, because I'm like, Beyonce is like stupid crazy.
I would rather buy a Beyonce ticket than a Whitney ticket.
Really?
Rest in peace, Whitney. I love you, girl.
Why would you do that?
Because with Beyonce, you're going to get lights, you're going to get choreography, you're going to get like this wig is going to end up way back here by the end of the show. Right. But with Whitney, it's like you're going to get a great show. You might cry.
Whitney going to put,
you might cry, but it's going to be.
You know what? Damn it. Whitney the GOAT. I'm saying that. Whitney the GOAT. You got Beyonce the GOAT?
Beyonce the GOAT, I'm sorry.
Whitney the GOAT. I'm standing on it. Whitney the GOAT.
Beyonce, sign me. Call me and sign me.
Oh, see, she got an ulterior motive. That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's cap. I'm just saying. I'm already signed B. I just love you. So
speaking of music, and you here and you do music, I was thinking we'd have a little music fun. You up for it?
I think so. I think I'm up for it with you.
You want to? I got some surprises. You with it? You in?
I think I'm in. Come on, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. It's game time. Yeah. Natalie Orfilia. Come on, baby.
Yeah, honestly.
You better go crazy on him. Go crazy on him. Natalie. Whoop!
Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I gotta be joking when I say I don't think I never say now. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say now.
Take this shit up a level. Go crazy on them.
You don't even call on me like you should.
Woo.
Think about roll through the hood. Problems, but everything's all good. My love, your girl doesn't want smoke with me. No, no way. Trust me, it's all okay. Trust me, it's all. I just need someone that's calm and patient. Submission, domination. Watch back, deep stroke, red wine, we smoke. That's my best combination. I just need some dick with no complications. I just need some. I just need some late night attention, unconditioned. All that I'm missing, my baby. Fucked up, shouldn't even have to justify. I get it, you're on my side. Guys get their way all the time. Besides, I'ma just do what's best for my mind. Pleasure's not meant just for one side. Guys get their way all the time. I can call up your line. You can slide up inside me. Girls need love too, you know.
Natalie, with all due respect, you in debt, and I came to collect like a creditor. And babe, you ain't gotta say a word. I can see your body temp, girl. I'm something like the predator. I see your lips speak on the behalf of your cat, and she don't really get it on the regular. She told you to tell me to put the D in a lap, but I'll even give it to the messenger. Hey, that's a full play metaphor. I ain't gotta tell you what you better throw. I ain't gotta tell you, but you better know. Girl, you bit off more than you could chew, so in the future, just be careful what you begging for. Hey, I'm a beast, I'm a dog, I'm a log. If you wanna play the role of a frog, then leap. And if the bedroom was a 7-game series, when the smoke clear, it'll be a sweep. So why you teasing with it? I'ma show you that I'm more than decent with it. Lingerie, I got you squeezing in it. Like you cooking, put a little pleasing in it. Then add a pinch of heavy breathing in it. Girl, I'm so explicit, but you know that I will not the one to reason with it. Before we play, I hit my knees and lick it. Lick it, could give you access to the best seat in the house, but you gotta go through me to get the season tickets. Damn, that was nasty. Let me slow it down, that's the fast me. Baritone raspy, I'ma go Omarion in it, babe. Girl, them other niggas raspy, though that wasn't classy. But I'ma pick you up and put your legs around the area, you know where the cologne be. And I'm pretty sure in the bed you a dog, but it's obvious you barking up the wrong tree. hey, Natalie, you a dog. Come on. Hey, keep going.
Girls need love too. Girls need love too.
Come on.
Girls need love too.
Come on.
Girls need love.
That was so fun.